Hey guys, this is NHSDL6. Hello and welcome back to part 34 of Let's Play Dragon Ball Z Buu's Fury. This is officially the 7th or 8th time that I've recorded this part because my computer, for some reason, as soon as it gets done saving the file, instantly after it gets to 99%, it'll hit 100 and then it will blue screen. And I don't know why. So I'm just getting really fed up with having to record this and record this and record this and record this. Alright, so as you saw, I had 90 stat points, distributed those mainly into strength and endurance. Strength is the measurement of physical attacks, power is the measurement of Kai attacks, energy attacks, and then endurance is defense. So, decided to kind of balance things out there a little bit. And I'm not going to voice act this episode, I've done it way too many times. Alright, so, now, what you have to do here is, while Majin Buu is charging up that cheese ball attack, is you have to use instant transmission, fly up there and you'll hit him, and then Vegeta will come back and smack into him. You have to do this a total of 3 times, and if that orange ball hits you, it's probably, at least I remember, what? I hit him. I think it's an instant kill, so don't let him hit you. And as you saw, it dropped on top of me, but after I use the instant transmission, it won't count, so... Alright, so let's do it one last time. Alright, so now Goku's trying to convince Vegeta that his pride shouldn't be getting in the way of the two of them working together to beat Buu, and so he has to convince him that using the Portara earrings is the best option if they want to win. So Vegeta finally caves in, and Goku gives him the earring, and Vegito is the result of their fusion. Alright, so let's see if we can't get away from him. Because I kind of want to use... Yeah, he has all the attacks. He uses mainly the attacks that Gotenks has with the ghosts and whatnot. Show you his moves here. They're pretty... Oh, gotta get these ghosts out of the way. They're pretty sweet. Does a lot of damage, as you can see. But, takes a lot of energy at the same rate. So we're gonna go ahead and drink all this tea. That should be fine. Where is he? Get the sword out. This is cool. I really like this attack. Now Buu is very, very powerful, so you need to be careful. Now while you are also very powerful, you have to get Buu to at least down to, I think, just give him a little sliver of health left, and that should, yep, there it is. That should do it. And he walks all the way over there just to collapse. And so, like always, Buu uses his typical schlong attachment technique, where there's a little bit of it already down there, because that's what he would normally use to kind of suck you up like that. Alright, so, Buu has officially eaten us, so we are now in his stomach. Alright, and the fusion, for some reason, didn't hold up inside of Buu, and so Goku and Vegeta split apart. And then Vegeta threw away the earring, which was absolutely stupid. Alright, so now we're given control of Vegeta, who at this point is very, very weak compared to the others, since he's the one that we've been given the least opportunity to use. So, we gotta kind of spruce him up a little bit here. Alright, so now we have to go and find the others inside of Buu. That is our goal here. Now, since Vegeta is so weak, effectively any and all enemies that you will fight in him will basically give you a level up. Like that red blood cell that we just completely destroyed. Pretty much every enemy will give you a level up, at least for the first 5, and then usually it only takes 1 to 2 to give you a level up after that. And then there's these weird tumor-like guys here. Kind of remind me of, like, the Quage Dart the Reactor thing. That's what it looks like. at least in my opinion. And also those little green things that he was kind of spurting out that you saw. I'm not exactly sure what those are. They kind of look like little floating boogers. But if enough of those get on screen, the limitations of the Game Boy Advance can't handle processing that many and rendering that many characters all at once. And so if it gets more than like 5 to 10 on screen, the game starts to lag really badly, and I'll show you. It's hilarious. It's so bad. Alright, let's let him just kind of pop them out. They only do 1 damage at a time, so it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, come on, keep going. Yeah. Give me some lag, boy. It's better when there's more than one of them. And if you kill enough of those green guys, they will even give you a level up alone, so it's pretty sweet. And they always get right next to you, so effectively, as you're killing the big purple tumor thing, the blowjob vacuum, you can kill these guys as well, since they kind of basically run into you. Alright, so let's go ahead and fight this testicle. And that butthole will turn into a vagina, so we can walk through it, because that's how babies are born. Everyone knows that. Gotta poop them out. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and step through and get ourselves pregnant. Alright, so as you can see, I'm not using my stat ups. I'm not going to be using them for a little while at least. I like to save them up until I get to a certain point and then kind of use them all at once to see how grand of an increase it is. I like to see it all at once. So I'll wait for that. Also, I recommend at this point, since you have time to kind of grind, that you try to get Vegeta up to close to 140, because I'm going to go ahead and say that that's probably going to be the norm for the next section of the game, because as you can see, entering this section, Chapter 10, Goku was forced to be level 140, and so I just figured that that's probably what the norm is. Alright, so we have 3 more testicles to descend. And then that allows another butthole to turn into a vagina. Very nice. Get out of my way, stupid tapeworm. I just think that's what those are. They're a little bit on the tough side of your feet. Alright, there's some food. The best healing items for HP and for energy are in this area, I think. Pretty sure. I believe. We'll see if I can find them. I found in my last recording, which was probably the best recording that I've had so far, and then it got erased. Makes me so mad. I'll literally get to 99%, and it'll say, video was done processing, and it'll show me the stats of the video, and then it'll be like, Windows has detected an unexpected error, and then it just shuts down on me. Windows are so useless. I think it's just because I had an older copy of Camtasia, but I got rid of it, so... Oh, there's that lag I talked about. Alright, let's kill these little boogers here. They just kind of line up. They come to you, so it's really, really easy to kill them. Oh, yeah. Come on, a couple more. Come here. There we go. And for some reason, Vegeta stays... I can get him to stay Super Saiyan almost through this entire part, so that's pretty useful. Pretty nice. Makes killing all these things a lot easier. And when I distribute the next stat points, then you'll see that it's even easier, so... It's really nice. See how much as I can get done. Oh god. It's lagging so badly right now, this is horrible. Look at this. Wow. And that's even if my frame rate holds up with Camtasia. Because if it doesn't, then it's going to look even worse. Alright, these little green boogers won't follow you into the next area, ever, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright, so let's keep going. Gonna keep leveling up here. Killing these blood cells. Speaking of intestines, which is where we are right now, this is kind of funny, was that my mom, for some reason, her dialect causes her to say intestes, which obviously is not what intestines are. She's mad when I tease her about it, but it's still really funny to hear her say it. Oh man, we're getting torn up here. None of that. Come here, boy. Right into my grasp. What a jerk. Come on, I want to level up. Ah, buttholes. That didn't work very well. Big Bang Attack is not good for this type of thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and distribute most of these stat points into strength here. Almost all of them. And we'll put 15 into endurance here. Let's make sure that we can take a hit. So we found Goten and Trunks, that's good. But they're fusing, that's weird. Ah, these guys are fake. So, let's go ahead and dismantle Gotenks here. This is probably Vegeta's wildest dream. He probably really enjoys the idea of child abuse. Killing these guys is almost guaranteed a level up, which is pretty sweet. And Vegeta's very happy that he just manhandled his son and Goku's son. He loves him some child abuse. Alright, and the same principle is with Gohan here, as you can see. I think we can actually equip some better items now that we've... Yeah, let's get the charge gloves, that'll help out a lot. Alright, that's about as good as it's going to get for now. Yeah, we can wail on Gohan, this is no thing. He's trapped up against this wall, so he literally has no defense. Alright. Gohan done. See ya. I'll take that level up, thank you. And last but not least, there's Gohan hanging around in that little blue ball sack. Last but not least is Piccolo. Unfortunately, Piccolo is not a playable character in this game, but it's okay. He will still go down easily nonetheless. Suck it, Piccolo. There he goes. Done. Level 120, and Piccolo just kind of falls in his face there. Alright, so let's go ahead and distribute some of these stat points. Looking good. And there's Piccolo hanging in his ball sack. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Sounds like a good solid plan. Go through this vagina. We're at the brain, huh? And then Goku comes from nowhere. That's right. There's only one way we can win. Starts with F and ends with an N, right? Fusion. Ah, Chrissy, huh? I thought he called him something else. And then on the inside of Buu is it's Fat Buu, which is kind of interesting. Oh, and Super Buu is inside. How can you be inside your own body? Alright, so we're gonna take on Super Buu next time. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.